Hi, everybody. How you doing? How's your Friday? I hope it's good. I want to congratulate the winners of my Oracle cards again. Libra Lady, Sherry from the Swamp, and, oh gosh, is it Isadora? I can't remember. Yes. And Isadora Clark. Yeah, I gave out 3 this time. I don't always do that, just so you know. But it was a great day yesterday here, and I so appreciate all of you. I also will be giving doing a giveaway on my 1-year anniversary, which is in a couple of weeks. 1 year on YouTube with Heart and Soul Connected, and I'm hoping to have a little bit of a splash with some folks coming. Oh, okay, you were in Medium Kim's class. Well, that's great. A lot of you learning how to do some what do you call it? Not psychic readings, but mediumship stuff. Oh, that's awesome. Well, Thayer was in the class as well, and so she's coming along, but we're just going to wait for her for a few minutes. She is a wonderful artist. She lives in New Mexico, and she was in classes with me as well when I went to Medium Kim and Susan's class, and we actually practiced on each other for mediumship, and we had a wonderful time. And so she's coming on to do the resiliency, and she had to back up a little bit because she lost her beautiful dog, and it was very devastating for her. It just ran away or was stolen or something. We've been trying to hunt that dog down for the longest time. I don't know what the situation is right now, but I thought I'd mention it now. It would be very hard for Thayer to talk about, I believe, and it would be hard for me to talk about. So anyway, I just wanted you to know that she's on her way. Hi, Sherry. Hi, everybody. It's good to see you. Let me see who's here. We got Melinda and Sharon, Ron, Gina, Anna Banana, Deb H, Chris Martin, and Pure Visionary Terry, and oh gosh, I saw somebody else here. Libra Lady, and boop boop be doop. Butterfly Kisses Sue, and Angela Cartomancy, and who else? Catherine Chittick. Wow, a lot of folks here today. It's so wonderful to have you here. Thank you for being here with me. I just love my new place. It's so wonderful. We ended up having 12 people come in yesterday for adjustments, and he had one this morning for another patient. And so things are progressing. We are still waiting for some furniture to come in, but it's quite cozy. Like I said, he gave me his office. Hello, Laura. Hi, Harry's mom. Hi, Cat Mama. Nice to see you all. And so I just feel like I have a real space here to do what it is I need to do, but I'm also doing my other work, and I had to do grading this morning, have to do grading this afternoon, have to do grading tonight, have to do grading tomorrow. Then I get a whole new bunch of grading on Sunday. Isn't that great? Yeah. So anyway, it's all good. It's all good. It will get done. But it's raining. It's raining really bad. We finally have some good internet. Hi, Sharon Lee. How are you? It's good to see you. Hopefully all these fine people will be able to come to my 1-year anniversary it's on a Saturday, though. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. I was thinking 4 p.m. Pacific time. I know Ron has his show on Saturday nights. I'm not sure if that's when Nasty Ladies have a show. Let me know. I bet you're so happy you have no more grading. I don't blame you at all. So this afternoon, I'm going to be working with, hi, Nancy. Nancy Jean's going to come on in a couple hours with me. And I also have a show with Kathleen Lightworker. And I was supposed to be Sophie, but she had to bail because she had a family emergency. So if anybody else wants to come on and read with Kathleen and I on feminine perspectives, that's what we're going to be doing. What time is that one? Let's see. Nancy Jean is 2. I think it's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock Pacific time. So 4, 5, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Just let me know if you want to come on and read. Bring your cards and you can read with us. I would just love it. I really think that it just takes some practice, and sometimes it's nice to work with a group of people and, maybe throw some oracle cards and, so Sherry, if you want to, or anybody else that's out there that wants to come on, but it's mostly got no offense, Ron. It's just was going to be the ladies talking about feminine stuff. Oh yeah, you could just stay, couldn't you? That's true. But that would be great. I'd love that, Nancy Jean. Yeah, absolutely. I just thought it would be fun. We could see what we could get, if we could get some information from, some of the past wonderful, even like Gloria Vanderbilt or some of the Katie Stanton, that Elizabeth Cady Stanton, the feminist, or we could ask RGB, or we could just we're talking about women's issues. And women's issues would be on, jobs, created jobs, of course, this abortion thing going on, things like that. Anyway, yes, you could try your goddess oracle cards, Cat Mama. You're welcome to come. It's tonight, Sherry. Yeah. The other that I'm doing on the November 20th, I'm doing a anniversary show for my 1 year Heart and Soul Connected. And I'm going to give away another pack of oracle cards that night. And the people that are already on the list for the ones I just gave away, those who are on there, I'll just pull from that list. So if you want to go on and add yourself now, because I've already picked up there were 3 people that won. So for this last one, for the grand opening in the 11/11. So yeah. So I don't know where Thayer is. Let me look. Let's see. Got the link. All right. 2 messages. Downloading Chrome. Downloading Chrome? Oh, Chrome. What I'm going to do is tell her to come to the chat. Let's see. Sorry, everybody. I'm checking out her email here. All right. Just in case. I don't know if they changed up some of the things. Chrome isn't old enough to be a crone. Absolutely. Not for quite a while. Yeah, not for quite a while. Oh, I know it would. That's fine if it's a new experience for you. It's fun to just try it. And we'll tell people that this is a whole new experience for you, Kaya. Yeah. So if you want to, that's your choice. Hello, Kelly. We're pulling oracle cards at 3 o'clock today, Pacific time, and or tarot cards on my channel. And one of the ladies can't make it, so if you're wanting to come, let me know and I'll send you the link. Anybody that's here that wants to do that, Melinda, if you want to do that, Sherry, yeah, okay, and whoever, whoever. I can take up to 10 people on my StreamYard. So, all right. So I hope everybody spent some time writing down what they wanted to manifest from yesterday. I think we're in a really good place with that, and it will continue. And Valerie and I decided that we're going to come back and talk on next Friday on the eclipse. It's going to be on the eclipse, and that will be a lot of fun. So we'll do that. I enjoyed working with her yesterday, and just branching out, working with people, helping people get them started. Sharon, come, please. Yes. Okay. Sharon, send me your email, not the Nasty Women, but yours. I mean, if Lisa wants to come, that's fine too. But, that way I have it. If I don't happen to have your email and you want to come this afternoon, 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock Pacific, Sharon. Yeah. So, yeah, so Thayer's still not here yet. Let's see. All right, so I wanted to show you, I figured if she didn't make it right on time that I could show you a couple of things. So that's what I'm going to do. The first thing is, you already know that I've been using oil painters cards, and I love them. They're wonderful. And I found out yesterday that she's going to be doing some tarot classes, and she's going to be using her cards and giving out her, because she made them, so she has the, the more inner knowledge of what they mean as far as being the card maker, even though others of us can use it. I think I have yours, Kaya. I think I have yours. So I better write that down. So Kaya. I don't know if Melinda's coming. Let's see. Sharon. Kelly, maybe. All right. And, it's just going to be some fun, ladies. Just some fun. This is how you get started with just practicing. And so it's a lot of fun. So anyway, yeah, oil painters cards are really cool, and I'm sure she will be up and doing what she's going to be doing. And we're just all escalating so fast and working in tandem that it's fabulous. And Ron, I didn't mean to leave you out. You will be able to come another time. I promise, and I'll still come to yours. I promise. Okay. These are the cards I've been using for the last 2 weeks. The power of surrender. And I don't think people know that they need to surrender something. The surrendering that is being given here with the advice, and there's no book on this. There's no book. So this is a really easy card read, really. But pulling them has been very fortuitous. And, oh, good, Sharon. Yeah. It's really fortuitous, and it tells you what you need to surrender to. And I'm finding so often it just is spot on. It says surrender to letting go, surrender to your soul's path, surrender to spirit, surrender to your desire to control people. I don't think people consciously know that they desire to control people. But I do think that if we want somebody to change, and we're not willing to let them do that change themselves, and we try to push that along, that is like a control issue. But we can't change other people. So, oh, I'm glad you're enjoying classes. She's a fabulous teacher. She really is. Hi, Tracy. Grateful lady that been meeting challenges. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got kind of ripped today by one of my deans because when I was down at the house, there was no internet, and I wasn't logging into that class as much as I'm supposed to. And I'm like, but I can't. I had no internet. I know. I can tell you this. I'm strangely calm for beginning a new enterprise. And I think this is going to work out. I hope that it does. But the woman who we are dealing with, here she comes. The woman we're dealing with is still giving us trouble.
There we go.
Yes. Hi, Thayer.
Thank you for reading.
Oh, of course we would wait. I was just babbling on about some stuff, having a show this afternoon, trying to convince people if they'd like to come. And Valerie, too. Oh, I teach humanities, and I teach research writing and composition and literature and student success. All of those, we're all over the place. But anyway, it is the right time, Deb. It is the right time. So I want to welcome Thayer Hutchinson, fabulous artist who is taking the mediumship class, I believe, with a lot of people that are here in the chat. So I'm sorry you had trouble getting on. We would always wait for you. So
I had to computer gymnastics. That's what we'll call it.
I understand.
But I made it. Yay.
You made it. Good girl. Yay. That's what happened to poor Kigaru's tarot last night. Poor Terry. She kept getting bounced off all the time. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So it's
Mhm.
Google now has a 2-part check-in. So
Everything seems to, doesn't
everything
it?
does.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So yes, everybody's saying hello. I don't know if you could see the chat.
Hello, hello. I'm here to talk about my vibrational painting.
You are here to do that, but
Yeah.
everyone's saying hello. And I
Very
want
nice.
you to just put your thing up so we can see your picture behind you. I'd
Oh,
like
yeah.
to.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
it's
we
so
go.
beautiful. Look at that.
So, yeah, that's
Gorgeous.
one of my
Yep. It's one of your beauties. Yep.
beauties. I'm trying to. How do I get into? Do I have to log into the? Oh, here's the chat.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's right. It should be right there.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah.
Now I know I'm on YouTube. I can see the chat.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Yay.
fabulous. Yes.
So
So yes, go ahead.
we all love YouTube because it's bringing lots of people together, lots of talents together.
Yep.
So I love it. It got me through the pandemic.
I know it did. We're going to talk about that. I
Yeah.
already told them about you and I working together when we were taking the class the last time,
Right.
and how much, you know, that we had a lot of fun practicing and everything.
Yeah.
So, and that I haven't told them, but I've told them in other things, and I don't have your painting with me today because I just moved to this new space. But she did a beautiful painting for me as I guess it was when I was thinking about you, or no, when you were reading me, when you were reading, right, you were painting.
So the paintings are like you'd get a psychic reading with words or whatever. I do a visual psychic reading that puts your vibration into the painting.
Yep.
So when you have that painting, ideally the painting will keep giving you energy and vibration. So it's a visual psychic reading.
Yes, and it's so interesting. You picked the most beautiful. Mine is like green and it has other colors in it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it.
I tapped into your energy and I saw that you were somebody that moves with the waves very easily.
At least on that day, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can juggle a lot of things together. And then the colors, I'll close my eyes and the colors and shapes and patterns will come to me. And all I really know of you is the energy that we've exchanged on YouTube.
Right, right.
So, and I love doing it. I'm in my happy place. I'm connected psychically and I'm moving with all the colors. So I really enjoy doing them.
And your pink scarf really sets off.
Yeah, I thought, woo, let's have some
gorgeous. It is. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So I'm going to ask you generally the resilience questions.
Okay.
Because and then I'm going to let you talk about whatever you want to talk about.
All right.
And we'll talk about that. Okay. So I want you to tell us a little bit about your background, what led you into, I guess, your spiritual process and so forth. And I don't believe you have a channel yet anyway, right?
No,
you don't have a channel. Okay.
I don't have a channel yet.
Okay.
I was born into a big competitive New England family, and I wrote everything backwards and read everything backwards. And my family spent a lot of time turning me around the other way.
Okay.
But I've always been very intuitive, and I think I freaked my mother out because I would say things that would scare her. And it's only old enough where I realized I was on a completely different wavelength.
Yeah.
And sometimes people didn't always enjoy what I had to say. When I was 6, I fell off the roof. We were up on the roof. My parents were having a big cocktail party, and we were being bad kids. We were born in the 50s, baby boomers. Parents were having martinis, and we were rolling this big roller thing off the roof. And I was at the edge, and I was watching it go down, and I fell off the roof onto our back cement pad. I popped out of my body, and I received a knowing. I didn't go up and see the light. I received a knowing, and I remember seeing colors and that understanding, sort of that aha.
Mm-hmm.
And then I woke up after I split my head open and broke both my wrists. So that was sort of like, and I didn't know for the longest time that I was on a different wavelength than everybody else.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was always being pulled out for special education, all of that. I knew that I was different and I wasn't like everybody else, which created a lot of shame and a lot of,
yeah.
I was always being pulled out of special class. Now it's taken, as everybody, the pain of your journey seasons your later life.
It does.
It does.
It really does.
It does. I was fortunate where I had very good schooling, very good compassionate teachers, and I was encouraged in my artistic ability growing up. Loved animals, talked to animals, loved the woods, that whole thing. And so my family was mean. Very mean, competitive family. But I saw it that way because I was empathic.
Sure.
They saw it that's the way, you gotta climb the ladder. So what's happened is, after raising my daughter and going through all kinds of transformations, I'm now owning and accepting and developing my natural gifts of intuition, of insight. Like I have I've always had this where, like when the Dalai Lama was pushed out of Tibet, remember that?
Yes.
I just instinctively knew, he's being pushed out of Tibet, so all of his information can come and infiltrate in the Western world.
Yep.
Like I've always understood why certain things happened. Like even though I suffered through Trump, he's showing all the shit's right. I mean, everything's rising to the top.
Yeah.
So, we can see it and fix it, and we're really seeing it now. That doesn't mean I didn't rely on YouTube to tell me he was leaving. I did. So I have and I'm able to really, when I meet somebody, I kind of understand their energy and their essence, and what their purpose is in the world a little bit.
Yep.
Very good with autistic children. I can read their minds. I can talk to them. I understand where they're at. I actually lost a couple of teaching jobs because, like, a kid would be electrically freaking out, and I would ground them, and I was doing healing touch, and they offed me from the substitute roles.
Because it was too weird.
Well,
right?
Again, it was a different level of perception and understanding. And I know those kids. I am one of those kids.
Right.
So
your empathic, heart-to-heart connection.
Yeah. And their autistic children are here to get us to communicate from the heart and the emotion. They don't get, like, when you try to put them into the logical ABC kind of thing, they're going, no, it's all feeling, it's all heart. So that's a lot of their purpose here.
Sure.
A funny story I thought of was, like, I didn't really know I was much of a medium until I was able to see that in myself. But I was out of graduate school. We were in Northwest New Jersey, and our neighbor had died. Northwest New Jersey was all these old farmhouses. Everybody had their own farm, and were sort of coming in before all the mega mansions sprouted up. So here I was at the funeral, and there's this woman in back, and she can't stop crying. She's hysterically crying, and I keep hearing, tell her to shut up. Tell her I'm fine. Go over there and tell her I'm fine. And I'm like, really? Yeah, because she just wouldn't stop crying. She, so I said, okay, because the voice would not leave me alone.
Right.
I didn't know this. I didn't know this was mediumship. It was just like, go tell her I'm fine. She doesn't have to cry. And I wasn't tracking that this was something. I just said, okay, I've got to do it. So I went over. I held her hand. I said, she's fine. You don't have to cry anymore, because this woman was going, tell her to stop crying, and it wasn't
Bossy, huh?
right. It wasn't until now where I'm realizing, oh, I was receiving a message from her.
Right.
Because so I've had various situations like that come in, and not very popular, because I would always say things that were sort of off track or upset people. So I learned how to shut up.
That's a shame. I think that, but I think that people get frightened by it or something. It must be that, because they're just, maybe you're so spot on that they're like, wow, this is creepy, but, but you're growing you're growing back into that now, I'm guessing.
Now I am. I feel like, and it's nice to have the support and the classes to really be myself.
Sure.
And the paintings I have my MFA in painting. I did formal training, went to New York, did figure painting, and it was always work. I always felt like it was a lot of work. I love paintings, but now this is not work. Doing the psychic paintings for me is I'm in my zone.
It's joyful, isn't it? I mean, I know painting is joy for you, but this makes it like double joy.
It's fun.
Yeah. It is fun.
Yeah.
There is a question I just want to address while we're here. Sue wants to know at Butterfly Kisses, do you paint various size paintings? I mean,
I do.
So big. Okay.
I do.
Yeah.
I have, I've a couple of people have ordered the paintings, and I've done free paintings to send them out while I was practicing. They could be 12 by 12 or 18 by 24. And those are the smaller paintings, so they can be shipped without a great amount of cost. If somebody wants me to do a bigger painting, then that's another personal discussion, that kind of thing.
Sure. But you can adapt it to that person, whatever they'd like.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. Yeah.
It's like a 10-minute reading, a half-hour reading, that kind of thing.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
The point of it is, and I suffered horribly from depression after my daughter was born and after I got divorced, and I was just having a horrible time with it. And I decided I was going to go down and see John of God.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's now been sort of grounded because his physical male person got into trouble, not the energy.
Yeah.
And, when I went down there, which was fabulous, by the way, it was a great experience. There was a guy there who did psychic paintings.
Okay.
I went with a woman called Josie Ravenwing, and she did you bought the package and you flew down with her, and this guy who was in trance, and he did psychic paintings for everybody. And I got 3. I should have brought it. I got 3 flowers, 3 entities. Yeah. And I said, boy, I want to do that. But I had no idea how to do it. And I would say 20 years later, I've arrived. So it's that much of it's that much of a process. So. Right. Yeah.
Wow.
For me.
Sue is asking about pricing and so forth. What I'll do, Sue, is if it's all right with Thayer, I'll send you her email and you can figure it out.
You can put my email in the chat.
Okay.
And you're more than welcome to email me. We can call or Skype.
Let's see. So that is Thayer Boo, that one? Is that
Thayer
all right?
2,
Yeah.
gmail.com.
Yep, Thayer Boo too. Okay.
Yeah. So the paintings are right now, because it's the beginning, 150 for the biggest is 18 by 24. That includes shipping,
Okay.
packing and shipping, which is $30 to $40.
And the reading, obviously, that you're doing with, that's all part of it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reading. So basically the reading is the painting, the psychic painting is $100, my skill, and the 50 to 40 is for packing and shipping.
Okay.
And that's because I'm starting out, you
Yeah.
know, and I love doing them. So
Good.
and you have something that will be on your wall forever.
Right. So I will, after this, I will put your information on my community board. So if anyone doesn't have it or is watching it later, and so they can get a hold of you via email and you can work out your.
And I do have a public Facebook page called Thayer Hutchinson Artist.
Okay.
You can see some of my energy paintings as well as some of my formal paintings. I did horse portraits and that.
Sure.
So I'm available there.
There you go.
But my whole thing is color, energy, light, feel good. You know, everybody needs to feel good.
Everybody needs to feel good. Yeah. And I didn't even know that about my painting, that continued, that energy sort of continues around it. I like that idea.
Yeah, that's my intent. When I do the intent, it is so the painting will give you energy, and just like you can tell, this is what I learned this in school, and it's true. A masterpiece is a piece of artwork that you can look at and see something different every time. And it's very much like a Bob Dylan song. You can listen to a Bob Dylan song, get one message. 2 months later, a year later, you can listen to a Bob Dylan song and hear and see something completely different.
Oh God, you don't know. That's the same way it is with literature, and I don't mean like pop fiction or whatever.
Right.
I've had students read like The Great Gatsby 35 times and find something new every single time, because and the reason they say for that, and I bet it's for this, is because it's a different time, it's a different place, and you are a different person when you see it each time.
And the piece of artwork, the painting, the song, the building, the book, has a universal, heartfelt human theme.
Yep.
That's why, like somebody like Bonnard or an abstract expressionist, somebody who doesn't do realistic painting, people go, "Oh, a kid could do that." But really, it's it's the heart, it's the life-heart connection, which is the difference between a masterpiece and something that's just very well painted.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it's the same with literature. It's universal and timeless.
And that's
exactly what you said.
That is my intent, is to get your essence, but to also tap in to the universal energy flow and try to put that on the canvas so it can talk to you. I mean, that's my intent. That's my
awesome
goal. And so each painting will be brought forward.
Yep.
Yeah.
So as you can see, spirituality has many, many forms. And this is just, for me, just so exciting for you, Thayer. I loved it. Yeah, I did a lot. When you came to YouTube as a viewer, when was that? When did you come? Not just like, people come for DIY and all that.
It was Trump. It was
like the rest of us. Yeah.
Even though I get messages and I know things, there's also that human that just, like, I lived in New York. I had a friend in medical school that painted a beautiful Italian ceiling for Trump, and he never paid her.
Right. He doesn't pay anybody.
Yeah. And so
wow.
It was really Linda Grindell, anybody that was going to keep reassuring me that Trump was leaving.
Yeah.
It was the elixir of, you know, of going into a place where this is an area that I trust. This is an area where I relate to, and you know, spirit might take their time, but they always seem to come through.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, Sharon Lee, she's been writing a lot of different things. She relates so much to
Yeah.
what you're saying, but she said a friend of hers had a painting that looked different every time and it reflected her own mood and thought. I love that. Thanks for sharing, Sharon.
Yeah. And that's the essence of art, of
Right.
all art.
All art.
It talks to the spiritual, emotional body more than the intellectual body.
Yep, it does.
There are ours that do. I mean, that you can. There are paintings that are perfectly rendered that are dead, and then there are paintings that are perfectly rendered and they're alive.
They stay alive. You're right.
Alive.
And that's why I love the humanities so much. That's why I picked that as my master's degree first, because it has art, philosophy, literature, and you know, just everything all together. And it brings me so much joy and humanness. Yeah. So obviously you found some sustenance here in the community, and I'm guessing mostly through the classes, because you know a lot of people that are on, you know, the channels that you follow. And you've sort of met them, right, in classes. Well,
it was Susan Lynn who made me feel comfortable that I can jump into the classes. That there was an opening for me there, and it's sort of like the fun, no judgment zone.
Yes.
About her, that I felt like, and I just felt like she was a friend. You know, just somebody. She was funny. So
she is funny. She's a riot.
Yeah, and I love doing psychic development classes. I'm doing channeling with Denise Siegel now, and that's fun.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Really?
Channeling class.
I love Denise Siegel. She's wonderful.
She's really good. Yeah.
Really brilliant. She's very brilliant. She also does the astrology classes, I believe, too, right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Which are beyond me, but.
So here's an ad. Sue says your animal drawings are beautiful. She's already gone over there.
On the website.
Yes.
Yeah. I volunteered for the horse shelter, and I started doing photographs of the horses, the rescued horses that were there. Doing drawings of them. So that is wonderful.
Have any other communities helped you a lot? Like, I don't know if Tarot Love Community or if there was anything else.
You know, I haven't really tapped into that much.
Okay.
I've been basically the Susan Lynn, this type of community has been great. I cut my teeth at Linda Grendel's Sedona retreat on my paintings.
Did you go there? Oh, I didn't know that. That's wonderful.
Well, I got the idea during COVID.
Okay.
I said, okay, I'm terrified. I need to find an audience that's open to it, that won't have any blocks.
Yeah.
So, and I signed up for her Sedona retreat, and I emailed her. I asked her. She said fine. She was great about it, and I set up and I got to cut my teeth there, and it was great.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
It was that was a good environment to do that in.
I bet it was. It will be much better as things probably progress out of COVID, but I think she had a good turnout there, so it was a great place.
Very good turnout. Very good food. Yeah. I loved the place, but you did have to walk around. She was, you know, I came the second weekend, so it's a lot of energy and a lot of work to deal with all those people. So
I believe that.
But it was gorgeous. It was worth every penny. It was wonderful.
Did you see the UFOs that she saw there?
I didn't see any UFOs, but I certainly felt energy. I certainly the energy class we did with Jen.
Jen Lynn? Jen Lynn?
Jen Lynn, who works with Johnny.
Yes.
Jen Lynn. She had a great energy class. I love that. I mean, you feel like you're home.
Yeah. So it looks like Seascape said it was fantastic. So she must have
fantastic.
It must have been there. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Anything that you need from the community besides people know
if you get
about
I can do color readings if people want to. I think what I want would be fun now that you guys could help me is if you give me a question or actually tell me what you want to do, where your fun spot is, and I'll try to get a color for you or a couple of colors, because color is a healing vibration.
It is.
And everybody kind of has their own color palette that they like, and it will change. But we just have some fun, and maybe I could see a color or get a hit.
Yeah, sure.
But with the community, I know Melissa Miller got a painting from me. I did 2 for her. She didn't feel like the first one was right, so I did a second one, which was fine. But if you do have one, spread the word. Not necessarily the money; it's in the doing.
Right. Understood. And
it's
in the connection with community. I think that's a big part of it.
Right. Yeah.
So you're saying that you said something about, so if we give you our fun spot,
or you can ask a question, or let's see what happens, because maybe I just came out of a mediumship class, so I'm totally open. And maybe see if somebody's got a question, or
all right. If anybody's got a question, I would like Maui is my fun spot. Maui is my fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that makes sense for you because you're all about waves and flow and silver and blue. That that makes sense. Yeah. I see dolphins and fish for you.
Oh, well, I love not fish. I'm afraid of fish.
You are? Okay.
So it's the dolphins, probably the turtles as well.
Turtles, yeah.
So Sharon Lee is starting a new second channel on YouTube.
Okay.
And she's one of the Nasty Women. The Nasty Women's channel?
Right.
Okay. And Lisa started hers, her partner started her own too. So they're working together, but also separately. So that's cool. So what do you want to know about the color around your new channel, Sharon? Is that what you're asking?
Sharon Lee, I automatically saw a silver cream white mixture coming in. Like there's it's sort of like how the cream and little sparkles in that. So you can imagine, the reflection that you get. I see that can be very connected to higher spirit, that you're going to get the vibration is going to be very high. I don't see a lot of politics. I see a lot of angel guidance that you're going to give people.
Well, she said that's her fun spot. So yeah. Oh, Sharon, I can see that. Everything that she said, I agree with. Maybe it's just more spiritual. Like you said, it's a more spiritual than a political.
Yeah. More of a reinforcing of people and directing them where to go. We're sort of coming out of that time of, the Trump train has crashed. The is still burning and will be sorted out, but it's time for us to create a positive space so people have a direction to go into. So I see her doing that.
All right. Let's see, there was one I just saw about purple energies. Hold on. Can you tap into the purple and violet energies, Tracy?
Okay, let's see. For Tracy or just in general?
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I can see very deep purple with little spots on it. The purple is a cool energy because it goes on forever. It's not like a black or dark energy, is that you can move around in it.
Yeah.
The light purple is Saint Germain, so that's a very guided energy.
Right.
If you do go into that energy or paint that purple, it's peaceful meditation and reflection, and whatever you get from being in that color will be very grounded and very sure.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are meditating, or if you want to bring in that color as part of your meditation or for soothing, for answers, you'll get a very grounded, even answer or energy from it.
Well,
Yeah.
Butterfly Kisses, Kelly says that you are amazing at what you do, and I know that too. So you need to probably reach out to me and see if you can come on and talk about that at some point. Just saying. All right. All right. How about this one?
Addison, I don't think there's much of a veil for him. Oh, my
Aiden.
grandson.
Yeah, your grandson.
Is he getting ready to transition? Let's see.
I don't know.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. I'm seeing a blue energy around him that he's not autistic, but he has sensitivities, so he can move back and forth. But to treat him kindly and to respect his sensitivities, give him good stories that reinforce the imagination, draw with him and have him draw his imagination and reinforce that his imagination and that part of his brain is a good part. And you can do that through drawing, lying down in bed, making up stories. Making up stories also helps connect with the outer veil and connect with the creative energetic flow. So I would encourage that with no pressure, no expectations, that it's a fun activity, and that will ground and plant in his confidence in that imaginary, psychic, energetic part of his mind.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Huh. Very good.
Yeah.
So Cat Mama is a children's author.
Okay, and your children's books, okay. Yes, well, children's books and movies are the way that you create spirit and energy, and you can introduce new ideas that are a little bit out of the box without causing an alarm, where it's non-political. So I think that I see a child sitting next to you while you're writing the books that you talk to. That there's a young energy in spirit that you talk to help with the books. So if you get stuck, have a cup of tea, lay back, open your mind, and ask the child for ideas, and the ideas will come through. I see a pink energy, not a strong pink like my thing, like it's a mild energy coming through that this child will communicate with you. And it's, again, you want to, the child will help you with a universal. But I always see future creations as, we know where the darkness is. Now we need to build a bubble, a palace of light and positivity for people to go to. So I see you also doing that in your child's books. We know where we don't want to go, but we want to create a place where we do want to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Great. Valerie B.
Valerie B.
She's wonderful. She's UCU. She wants to know her color. Yeah.
I see a luminous purple for you. A purple that is, when you look at black lights and there's that purple that, where it's not a flat purple, but or when you see those underwater creatures and they have that purple that's glowing, that's your energy that you can go through. That's your energy vortex. So it's luminescent, it's moving around. And I think if you want to go into meditation or you want to get thought from spirit, move through that. It's sort of that light. All I can think of is, when we were hippies and we would do certain things and dance around in the black light. It's that black light energy.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to find information.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. We got Marg here.
Okay.
She says Niagara Falls is her favorite.
Where's your fun spot? Oh, you are a fun person. Let's see.
I know.
I'm seeing yellow. I'm seeing you outside running around with yellow that you like to. I don't know why I'm seeing yellow leaves in the fall, but yellow and the warm colors for you is energy. Oh, you've got so much energy. You like to do things. You love people. You love to hug people.
Yeah.
And let's see. So your painting would be, I would start, if I was to do a painting for you, I would start with a yellow and then move in and out from there. But you're warm, you're confident, and I keep seeing children running around you.
Cool.
So, yeah.
That's great.
I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. So
that's awesome. That's what
yeah.
You're the artist.
Okay.
This is Kelly. She is. She just opened her channel, and she's fabulous. She wants to know her colors.
All right. I did see the let's see. Okay, so Kelly, I'm seeing a white color. Again, I'm seeing a light for you that comes down on top of you, that you have a shimmery, it's like a bridal veil that comes down on top of you. That you, once you're there and once you're comfortable in your zone, your vibration goes out. It's angelic, that you get answers from the angels, that you're connected with a higher vibration, that the earthly colors are okay, but the higher, you're going to be getting answers from them. If you get blocked, invite that, like it's like a wedding veil that comes down, and it's infinite. So if you get stuck, ask that energy to come in, and they will illuminate and help you see things.
Wow. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Miss Sharon Sipe.
Oh, Sharon. Well, I know that you are on you have
everything. She's a busy lady.
I see you with a wrench, so I have to get rid of that because you're the troll under the bridge, making sure no bad energies are going to come.
Right.
The troll
to everybody's channel.
Right.
She's so good.
She is an armor. So let me well, you're very grounded to the earth. I see a red, beautiful reds with you right away. I see that you're very grounded to the earth. You're very, I'm going to say territorial. I don't know. It's probably because you're the guard. But I also see that even though you're grounded, I see an energy going all the way up through you to the top. And this is it's an earth energy that's going all the way up and meets at the top. There's a light, okay? There's a light that comes up. And it goes out like in a, very much like a firecracker would do, or I'm seeing fireworks that you go up from the ground, boom, and then you're beautiful up top. And then you go back down again and you get energy from the ground, you get energy from the earth, and boom, you go up top. So you're like an energetic flower, like a tulip or something that hibernates, that gets information, and then boom, the energy comes out, and then you come back down. So you're an earth-based energy that takes energy from the earth and then boom, sets it out into the ethereal, so people can you're a transformational person. You're into transformation.
Wow. That's why she can be everywhere.
Yeah.
She really can.
Yeah.
She and Ron are the people that I see everywhere
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah.
But you're transformational, and you're probably picking up information and energies from all the YouTube stuff
Could be.
to yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Grounded on Earth. Yeah.
Wow. This is Aspie, and do her parents like the replacement gemstones that she got them for their long lost wedding bands?
Well, your parents love you so much that they don't care, really. They do love the gemstones. They love them because they're from you, and they love them because they love each other. They're very grounded, very bonded. The gemstones are a vibration of love that the three of you have together. The stones somehow represent. I keep seeing like a yellow kind of citron type of color with the gemstones. I'm not sure, but I'm seeing that energy like a honey, high color yellow that bonds you all together in a vibration that you're a very close family. Your parents are, their energies together go up into the heavens. It's like they've had past lives together or something. And they're just so happy. They just love you so much. They don't really care. They're just happy it's from your heart. It's the love.
That's good.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to mention, Libra lady, you said purple's your favorite color. You can't get enough of it. I understand. My mother and my daughter, that was their favorite color, or is my daughter's favorite color. So yes, purple is a fun one. It really is. Yeah. Seascape is wanting to know what color for her future inspiration.
You know, I actually see you as a, you know, oh, come on, Thayer, get grounded. You know, the lights that they have, the lighthouse that has the, you know, that goes back.
Oh, the beam. Yeah, the beam. Yeah.
The beam. Yeah. Your beam. That you're looking into the future. But I see that as not where you want to look. That they're showing me the bottom, the roots of the lighthouse, the land that the lighthouse is sitting on is where you're going to find your future. Because if you ground yourself and accept yourself, which you probably already do, this is not a criticism in any way, you will be able to influence and manifest your future. If you have the light and you go, I'm looking for apples. I'm going to the market and I'm looking for great apples. The light's going to, that's where you want to get your apple.
Okay.
So you want to have intention, and intention for me comes up as blue-green. Blue-green is the color for your intention. Once you put that intention in your lighthouse, you'll be able to get it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
I think she said, I believe she said she loves the beach. And a lot of people have said that that's their favorite spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andrea Galvin wonders if there's a way to see the energy of ideal places for us to live.
Well, you know, I've been looking for a house in Santa Fe for over 2 years. And I'm not, you know, like I always know when I live someplace, I always get a yes right away.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a yes. I want to get out of my little tiny shower. Let's see. For Andrea, for you, I see green. You know when things are right when there's a green. It's a rich emerald green. It's a vase green. And And that's forest and nature. So that's an assured thing for you, and you know where you want to be. I don't think, I don't know if it's green where you're living now, but there's parts of it. For everybody else, in terms of knowing where you want to live, I mean, I've always just known, but I think it's stepping back, feeling it rather than intellectualizing it.
Right.
But Andrea, your color is emerald green, man. That's it.
Wow. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gorgeous. Yeah. I knew I took me for a long time, but I know Washington is where I should be. So,
yeah,
I'm glad that that's where, on a banana, can you tell her what color is predominant in her aura? Yeah.
Well, the banana, man, automatically I go to yellow. Okay, so I got to get rid of that. Okay. Silver. I get silver and pink sparkles. So you have a silver, pink and green, Kuan Yin kind of stuff, but I get like a pink and a silver cream kind of energy that if you're in trouble, bring in this energy. You can sit in it. Again, it's another wedding veil. This is a color to assist you. This isn't necessarily your aura. This is a color that's coming down to assist you. So, pink, pale green, and silver, sort of love, wedding colors, healing colors. And the light and the reflection is important in all of the colors, like again, a wedding veil kind of sparkliness. For these will help you break apart and bring together ideas, and bring love into your problems, to bring love and solution into your problems.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, we got a couple more we can do, but we're right at an hour right now. Okay. But if you want, we can always ask Thayer to come back and maybe even, who knows, she could do some painting or whatever. But yeah.
I mean, I'm in my happy zone. I could probably do readings again with you another time, Allie.
Absolutely.
You know about this?
Yes,
but
you contact me and I'll be happy to have you on and let everybody know you're coming. But why don't we just end here? I'm sorry if we've missed a lot of you, but I want you to know we'll bring Thayer back, and because she's fascinating, and we'll leave off.
And thank you to the community.
Oh yeah.
Support about my dog, and just support otherwise, and all the people I've interacted with. It's saved me from COVID crazy.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. I did inform the group before you came on about, losing the dog and not knowing where the dog was. But, I know it's a very sensitive subject as well. So we love you, dear, and we love you.
Thank you.
All right. So this one's the last one for now, I guess. This is Sue. She's divinely guided to heal people. And that's what she does. And so.
Okay. Now, who is this?
This is Sue, Butterfly Kisses. Butterfly Kisses. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So do you want me to read
just
her?
one more? Yeah. Her colors, if you can do them. Yeah.
So I'm seeing a fluorescent orange light, which is more fluorescent than it is heavy. Coming down through your crown chakra, all the way down into the earth, that you are connected to the light. It's a constant for you, and to relax into it, and that you've already asked the questions, but it's always there. It's always been there. It's like it's like a beautiful fluorescent orange sparkly light. And the orange has got a little bit of gold in it, but more on the cooler side. and that's you. That's your essence. So if you're a butterfly, it would be the light coming down on the butterfly. That's basically what it is, and you move in and out of it. That's what I'm seeing.
Uh-huh. Wow. That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
you know what to do with it. I don't have to tell you what to do with it.
She's pretty amazing.
You already know what you're doing, so this
Yeah.
is just giving you a visual.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to first thank Thayer for being here with us today, and then we'll bring her back as well. We'll let you contact her if you're interested in having a reading.
Yeah.
And anybody that wants to be on with me at 3:00 today, just email me at heartandsoulconnected@gmail. I'll send you the link. We're talking about feminine perspectives. That's what we're doing. So thanks, everybody. Love you all.
Thank you, Allie, for all that you do.
Oh, thank you, Thayer.
How do you dog? Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.